Yo, check. Hold on.
Yo, we're good.
Bet.
All right, bet. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Archetype podcast. Um, this week, a very special episode because we're in Nashville right now, and we are with J.P.A. and you want me to introduce as Miles or Shay?
Either one works.
And Shay.
Yo.
What up, y'all?
Yeah, so we are in Nashville this weekend. Took a little music trip, business trip. It is opening week for like almost all the colleges right now. So we're here visiting some of Joel's friends or JPA's friends that go to Belmont. And so we're here just chilling, cooling it. And what have we been doing? Just like making music,
A lot
traveling.
of music. A lot of exploring the city, mostly.
Yeah.
Trying to get connections. We met one of Joel's friends. His name was Connor. Pretty cool dude. Good drummer, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know more about his background or whatnot and what he's doing, but that's like the main connection we got so far.
Yeah. So we had come down here because I had taken a trip already to Nashville. I had already come down here on the same type of time, and I kind of went with you know what I'm saying, Connor, and chilled at his dorm. Him and shout out Manny, shout out Westside. Was chilling with them and just cooking up like every day. So I was like, I gotta show the boys this. And there's just so much music out here. It's insane. So yeah, we got a little bit of plans today. We got some people coming over, potential cook up, you know what I'm saying, chill out type of vibe. But yeah, that's kind of quick intermission. I'm not gonna be able to see that, but yeah, my vision is hey, cool.
Also, the point of that is so that can you see what number it's at least?
No, I can't see shit.
Nothing. Okay. Well, hold on. I'm gonna set a timer real quick. You have your phone. Set a timer real quick for an hour. Actually, do an hour and 5 minutes, cause there's an hour and 30 left on that, just so we know when to wrap up.
But it's set.
All right, bet. Okay, so I want to start off with this. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this podcast is a Christian-based podcast. It started with my journey with God when I moved to Birmingham. And so that's like really the main focus of this podcast. And so I kind of wanted to start off with your guys' thoughts or like relationship or journey at all that you guys like to share with everybody. Just to either maybe not even teach, but just to share your point of view and where you're at right now, because that is the last 2 episodes. That's a lot of what I've been doing right now. So yeah, whoever wants to go first. Give a background too, like if you like grew up with it, like I know you guys, but like for their perspective, you know.
All right, cool. So I guess I'm going first, but I guess my relationship with God has been kind of like on and off my whole life, but I do say I try a little bit to live in that lifestyle of spreading the word and living by what God would want. But I definitely, I catch myself not doing that all the time. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of just like my relationship right now. It's kind of very on and off, trying to get back into it, trying to get back like into that better relationship with him. Because I think that's the biggest issue is when people don't believe, it's just not a strong enough relationship. So yeah, it's just yeah.
Tell them a little bit about like your childhood or like what your, because you have just as long as a relationship with Christianity, even as a faith, maybe even before knowing God. You know what I'm saying? Maybe give your perspective a little bit on that.
Okay, so since a kid, I mean, I've always kind of been involved with the church. Like my mama always took me to church. Like I always went to church every Sunday, or like when I was a little kid, I always went to church every single Sunday. We have a church up in India, matter of fact, because that's where my family's from. They have a whole entire church out there. So we were very grown up in the church, very, very hard way of thinking at first. Yeah, I mean, I was doing that, like just doing it, but I don't think I actually like felt it, really felt it at all, because I did when I was really young, and I'd always be doing like dumb little things that made me like go farther and farther away. So that's kind of like how I kind of grew up with my faith and my religion it was always around me, but it was hard to fully get into it, I guess.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people fall into that, where it's you're grown up in the kind of structure of that faith, you're grown up in the culture of that religion, but that relationship with God is like a completely separate thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole other like thing that you got to figure out on yourself. So I feel like speaking to anybody that like if you do label yourself as a Christian, or if you're in that battle, maybe like that, I think that's something that we all just need to focus on, if that's not something that we're really thinking about, is that relationship, and not as much of the what would you call it, just like the structure around it of of religion. But like, yeah, I think that's something very important to focus on, because I think that's a testimony to that being maybe even a bigger thing than it is to get to church every Sunday, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bet. Okay, Miles, you tell us. And also like very like this is like I said, this is a Christian like based podcast, but like I guess don't feel like you have to. Basically, I'm saying if you don't feel that way about Christianity, then you don't gotta speak from that view. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah. Okay, Miles, you go.
All right. Starting off growing up, honestly, the opposite of at least how Joel was. I'm not really sure on Will's behalf on religion growing up, but my parents and my family, there was like no belief in the household, and it's not necessarily like they didn't believe in God. It was more just they didn't believe in anything. There's no such thing as a higher power, like an atheist more mindset towards it. And for a while, I was like that too. I'm not going to lie. Until I grew my relationship with these boys, and I showed how well they growed with the relationship with God and how it changed them as people. And obviously, like, y'all know Will, this is a great man right here. Like, and obviously, a lot of that has to do with how close he is with God. And for maybe the first 15 years, 16 years of my life, I wasn't even thinking about religion. It didn't cross my mind. But getting to know these boys and getting to know what it's all about and how well it can change your mindset around, I've been way more into it as of recent. But recently, kind of like Joel, it's been on and off. Like, it was really good right up to the end of high school, once I started getting into it, towards like I had like this weird relationship situation. After that, it kind of fell off a little bit, and I felt disconnected almost, because I was on a good path of going to church, and if I wasn't going to church, I was on the YouTubes. Fucking YouTubes, I sound like an old head.
I was on the YouTubes,
yeah. But nah, I was on, because they record all the sessions and whatnot. I would be watching those if I couldn't make it to church that Sunday. But after that whole situation, like, I was almost like pushing it away, and not just it, just kind of just like everybody. Like, my mindset on that just flipped completely. And I would say for the past couple weeks, maybe like a month or two, I've been trying to get back into it, but I'm definitely not as engulfed in it as I was when I first started. But as I get back into it, I'm starting to feel like the hands of God on my shoulders, feeling that words, because for a while after that situation, I wasn't hearing nothing. And that's on me, because he was talking to me, but I wasn't listening to anything. Whatever was being positive at me, I was turning it to a negative connotation. And these past 2 months, they've been getting a lot better. It's hard to go to church now, because I work a job that's 9 to 5. They got me working every weekend. But I'm definitely watching the videos every Sunday if I can't make it to church. And yeah, I'm growing. I want to get my relationship stronger, of course. And I feel like that's going to grow me as a person the more I get that connection with God.
Awesome. Yeah. Wow. That was great.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you guys for being so vulnerable, putting yourselves out there, because that's not always a normal thing for everybody to do. So I really appreciate that from you guys.
Of course.
But yeah, I think that is your guys's. I love that you guys are giving your perspective, because it is such a normal perspective. Like, you guys are like us three, I feel like really do portray like three different types of people in the world right now that engulf like a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like the struggles that you guys are talking about, the upbringings that you guys are talking about, that I speak about, like it's super relatable. And so I hope anybody watching that knows us, that doesn't know us, kind of finds comfort in that, because you don't have to be like, nobody has it figured out and nobody is close enough to God. Everybody's on their journey until the day they die. And so I, you know what I'm saying, like just giving encouragement and everything is just so awesome to me. Okay. Now moving on from some of the heavy stuff. Give me one thing that you guys wanted to talk about before we're getting on here. I know Miles. I know Shay.
Y'all already know what I'm about to talk about. So, it's been a rough year for us Dallas fans. Starting with the Mavericks, you know, everyone's heard about this Luka situation. Star player, 26, 25 years old, prime of his life, gets traded for a bag of chips and a soda. Obviously, that's not a good situation. But, to make things even worse, 2 days ago, maybe?
Yeah,
3 days ago?
It was 2 or 3 days ago.
The Dallas Cowboys, which I've been rocking with growing up, watching football. Always with the Dallas Cowboys, no matter all the ups and downs. And there's been a lot of downs. Mostly downs. Micah Parsons, the star edge rusher, arguably the best player on the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my goodness.
Traded.
Best player.
And you might be like, oh, a good player like that? You must have got a lot for him. We got 2 picks and a 30-year-old D-tackle. Now, that's also not a good situation. But no hate to Micah. I get it because Jerry Jones is senile at this point, and he's running the franchise into the ground, honestly. But basically, this is the year the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl no matter what. I stand by that. I'll be a delusional Cowboys fan till I die. I won't switch up no matter what. And I hope Jerry Jones gets fired. Thank you.
This dude has been saying, this dude Shay has been saying the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl for the past 4 years.
Yeah, it's been saying that shit.
4 years.
Yeah, it's been saying
And
that.
every year.
This is our year.
Okay. Anyways, Joe, go.
Bro, alright. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know exactly what I want to say. There's a lot of things that could be said. I guess. Bro, some of these shorties need to get their head in the game. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, listen, bro.
Gosh.
I gotta tell y'all, man. Like, I gotta tell y'all, cause some of y'all be acting like crazy and have like no type of sorry in your body, like in your bones. Like y'all do somebody so dirty and then y'all be like, oopsies. Bro, I think it's fraud, bro. I just like, I don't know. I just be seeing like all these shorties be doing the craziest things and they have no type of, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Like,
So are you speaking from a place of that a girl's done that to you? You're speaking from a place of hurt, or just you've seen this
not
happen
hurt.
to other people?
Not hurt.
And you think it's fraud?
I just think it's fraud because it's like these, like, okay, I'm gonna give a very vague example. I'm gonna switch some names up for the podcast. All right, look. So look, there was, I don't know how long ago this was or none of this information, but I was talking to somebody, right? And so we were chopping it up. It was cool. We was FaceTiming. We was, you know what I'm saying? We was having a good old time, having a ball, right?
Having a ball on FaceTime.
Having a ball on FaceTime. I was over there laughing my off. I was over there kicking my feet. Felt like a little girl. But you know that feeling too. You know that feeling, like you on the call, you just laughing at everything, bro. Like you know that feeling.
Fair enough.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, we just cooling. Then she's like, oh yeah, we going out. We gonna do a little like just chill like type thing. We gonna go to the park. I'm like, okay, cool. She goes off the grid for like 14 hours talking about something. I was asleep. You like, bro, you can't even. I was like, all right, you know what, bro? Like, this happened so many times. Like, I ain't even tripping too hard. Cause I'm thinking that's like the craziest part. Like, I'm thinking that's it. Like, it's over from there. She's like, next day, we gotta talk. Period. At the end, I'm just like, bro, what I do? I ain't even do nothing. I've been chilling. I ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I've been cooling. Bro, tell me why. She sends me a little text. She goes, I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a relationship this whole time. I'm like thinking in my head. I'm like, oh, what you mean? She over there like, yeah, no, we've been dating since like 7th or 8th grade. I'm like, bro, I'm saying. So it's like I'm over there like, wow. And I was like, so you ain't want to like call me and like tell me about this? You would rather? She was like, yeah, nah, I just felt like it was. Like, oh, she said something about like you gonna get yelled at or something like that. I was like, so what am I gonna get yelled at for? And then yeah, so she did end up. She's like, if I don't stop talking to you, then he's gonna leave me for real this time. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, it's trifling. That's pretty.
That's
trifling.
what I'm saying. It's trifling.
That's pretty.
And
trifling.
like she said that she had a little bit of remorse, but like it seemed like it was remorseful to me and not to her like main man. So it's like, bruh, seeing a shorty go and do some shady like that, and she just like, she's apologizing to me. The fact that you apologizing to me means you ain't sorry to your mans, cause your mans is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You apologizing to me, but yeah.
Yeah.
So in short, if y'all doing that, stop doing that. Your man love you. Go home and give him a hug. Stop all this. It ain't even worth it. She ain't even live in the same state as me. So it's like you gonna take over somebody from a whole different state than your man who you been with since 7th grade.
Do you think that women deserve rights after that?
No comment. This is getting a little bit. Cut the footage.
Side question.
What up?
All right. Anyways, okay. So, like I said, thank you for sharing that. I think that is. I'm sure that is relatable as well. I'm sure other men have felt the same thing.
I know
It's
y'all
definitely
been through it.
relatable because her man's feeling the same thing.
Yeah, no, bro.
But what do you have to say? What do you have to say about this? Okay. I feel like if you gonna speak about the girl like that, like not mention her name, whatever, I feel like we gotta show the other side of the coin.
Okay, what you mean?
What do you say about all the women on your Snapchat?
We might have to start cutting footage though.
Let's skip it.
Hold on, wait. Okay, let me think about this. All right, look, yo, if y'all seeing this clip right now, that means that a fat chunk of content was cut. I apologize for what's been cut, but we gonna keep it pushing.
Okay, moving on. Now people know the background for you guys, Christianity wise, spiritual wise, and they know what you guys have been thinking on your minds. Now let's get to where we are. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. This city is beautiful. This is the second time I've been in Nashville, like actually been in here. The first time I've spent a night here, but the second time I've like kind of like explored a little bit. There are so many different parts of the city that like you wouldn't know existed if you didn't like actually try to go explore into everything. I swear, like there's a nightlife, there's a day, like there's a nightlife, there's a day life, there is everything in between. And to go and see all different parts, it's so fascinating because it's like, at least I put myself in a situation where I was like, who would I be? Or like, where, if I lived in Nashville, would I be out at night or would be out during the day at the different parts? And for me personally, I think I'd be more out during the day maybe a little bit towards the evening, go back home like around 10 p.m., not be out at 2 a.m. at these like louder bars, these louder like food trucks and louder bars like right next to each other, just like rambunctiousness. That's a little less of me than it would be during the day. What do you guys think? Would y'all be more the nightlife here, or would you be a little bit more like chilling in the day, walking around, like go have a nice dinner and then go to a bar that's like, you know what I'm saying, that you're planning to be there till like 8 p.m.?
You want to set this up?
Nighttime,
Nighttime?
for sure.
Okay, what about you, Miles?
Can I go in depth a little bit?
Yeah,
Just, like,
yeah,
give a
yeah,
little reason
yeah, for
it?
sure.
I'm going to go with daytime.
Okay.
And the reason is, obviously, nighttime, there's still people out. But if it's like 12, 1 in the morning, people at bars, people are drunk, they're just doing their own thing. You know, there's partying, having a good time, which is all fun and good. Like, I'm not hating on that at all. But from what I've seen of the city, it's such a, we all thought the same thing. It's such like a happy vibe to it. Like anywhere you go, it's just so happy.
I forgot to mention
And
that.
since it's
yeah.
so like it's warm out, sunny, every person we've talked to is nice. Like, for example, I don't know if Charles wanted to talk about this or not, but he pulled over on the side of the road because he saw a dude with the camera, and he's like, hold on, let me talk to this guy. Turns out he was a Christian artist. And what are the chances of that?
Bro, like what, like actually, like I've been trying to tell them that like lately, like my intuition and gut feeling is like God has actually been transforming it. Like, yes, they were like they are very eye catching, but like even place and time to even see them right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, anyways, yeah, keep talking. Keep
Yeah,
going.
well, I mean, that's mostly what I got, but I'm still pushing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But I see it as, yeah, just because of how like nice of a place this is, how nice everybody is. It's such a sunshine, happy city where I feel like I get the best experience about it in the daytime. Whereas in, like, say I took a trip to Miami like a year ago or so. I view that as more of a nighttime city because that's like the vibe of that is, all right, go out, bars, whatnot, everybody's doing their thing. But not here. Daytime, just meet people because everyone we talk to has been nice. Like, there's not a lot of places like that, especially where we're from, Indy. A lot of people can be pretty secluded in themselves, but everyone here seems to be, no matter what you say to them, they're like, hey, what up, bro? Nice to meet you. Like, it's a very upbringing city is what I can say about that.
No, yeah, that is like a super good, that is like a very good way to put like how it is out here. Because like I think that's why I feel the same way, because it feels so good during the daytime where it's like they're like, it's not the same charm that it has at the night. I think it's exactly what you're saying. Nashville, what it has to offer is how people are in the daytime. That is awesome. Okay, yeah. This place, yeah. Nashville's been sick.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, y'all love it
So
too.
nice.
Yeah, even the people that like we've met, that J.P.A.'s been showing us, that we met that dude named Connor, that's a sick drummer. He was very nice. He's actually from Indiana, which I didn't know. But it's like the energy out here that just like, I feel like it can make anybody like into it, even just a little bit of a decently nice person. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I also want to talk about, I posted this on my TikTok. We went to this place called Crema. I learned this. I saw the text that Celestius actually texted me, and I guess it's crema, not crema.
Oh, okay.
It's like creme brulee. It's like crema. So on my TikTok I pronounced it wrong, but I don't care. We're gonna keep it rolling. Crema. This place is dope. It has good coffee. We tried this tiramisu latte. You got it too. So you tell me what I'm. Yeah. Pass the mic over.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm not a coffee person. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not. Like, normally I just don't get coffee. But I had that tiramisu coffee. It was gas. They had like, it looked nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about coffee, so I don't know about how to articulate exactly what I had.
Okay, actually, this is interesting. From your perspective as a person that doesn't usually like to drink coffee,
Yeah.
what is your breakdown of the tiramisu drink then? From a non-coffee lover, you know what I'm saying? Just as a drink.
So, like, I think with everything, you can taste more when you are, like, more used to it. So, it's like, I think coffee people, like, I think you probably tasted it in a way deeper way that I did. Mine was kind of like plain and simple. Like, it's kind of like drinking alcohol or like anything like that. Or if people, you know what I'm saying? Like, they only taste things after you get your tongue into that realm.
For sure.
But what it was like. It was very coffee based. Like obviously, like it's coffee, so it's like I tasted a lot of coffee. But
Yeah, it was
cream,
espresso that was in it.
Yeah. But the cream, the cream that they had on the top was actually
Cool foam.
that foam was nice. I don't know if it's just basic or not.
I forget what it was. It might have been vanilla. I don't remember though.
I don't know if it was basic or what it was, but it was nice. It was like a nice airy feeling, and it added like a little bit of that sweetness. But
okay, what'd you think of the? Okay, so usually when you get a cup of coffee, obviously it's either just like syrups in the coffee and the actual like espresso or pour over or drip part, the actual coffee part. And then there's like either maybe a cold foam on top or a whipped cream or something. And then you might have like a little powder of like cacao or cocoa or whatever you want to call it. Or like they'll do sometimes like pistachios, whatever it might be. It's usually how it is. But with the tiramisu latte, they put a ladyfinger on it, just like actual tiramisu. It's like you have basically in tiramisu, it's a layered type of cake, but there's ladyfingers in the bottom, around the bottom that kind of soak up that coffee flavor that's in tiramisu, and that's a lot of what a tiramisu is. And so they put a cooked ladyfinger on top of it, and it added the sweetness part. So what did you think of the dynamic part of it, that the fact that you had an experience with the coffee?
Yeah, no, that was nice. I like that I like that little finger that they did. But I'm not gonna lie, you threw me off when you said that, because in India, like a lady's finger is like a vegetable. That's like a type of vegetable.
Yo, wait, hold up. Wait.
Yeah.
So you're saying that there's a vegetable called a ladyfinger?
Yeah. So
Okay.
So like there's a little vegetable that's like probably like this big. It's like a beanish type of shape, right? We just call it lady's finger.
Okay.
So it's like when you saying like lady's finger at the bottom, like I'm thinking like
You're thinking of
I'm thinking vegetable. Like
Yeah.
if you put up a picture for him.
We'll
put up a picture for him. I don't know where it's
Put it
gonna
over
be
Miles' face.
Yeah, just put it over his face. But no, but yeah, no, it was good. I like the little balance that it had. It added that sweetness because the coffee itself, like, it wasn't the sweetest thing, and I'm not really like a big bitter person. Like I don't be doing dark chocolate and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it added.
So it's
that.
decent. So like not even thinking about it as coffee, but more of like just a drink is decent. You liked it.
Yeah, for a drink, I would say it's decent. I think I would probably have it again like once every maybe a month or something like that.
Okay,
I'd probably
bet,
be like, oh yeah, I want to get some.
Bet.
Get some, yeah.
Well, from my perspective as a coffee lover, all right, I'm gonna geek out for a second. Bear with me. So in Birmingham, there's this coffee called June Coffee, and it's like it seems like the local coffee. I don't know if it is, but it seems like the local coffee over there. And just like a company, and a lot of people carry it, a lot of companies carry it, and it's from what I've had of their coffee, it's usually a fruitier. It's a fruitier, more lighter, sweeter almost type of flavor, where the fruity notes are coming out a lot. Even if you put syrup in it or whatever it might be, it's still like that taste. Has a little like of a top bitter taste, if that makes sense, that lingers in your mouth. This coffee that's in Nashville at Crema, the tiramisu latte, it was espresso, so obviously it's going to be a little bit different than a drip pour of what I've had of June, but it was so warm. Like even the coffee itself, without the cream or anything, it's a very warm flavor, which I very much appreciated. Not because it's better than what the June is, but it's just different. It's different than what I've been having. So I very much appreciated the warm notes in that espresso. I think I talked to you guys about that too earlier. And I love the dynamic part of the ladyfinger being on top. Not the vegetable, Joe, but the actual the pastry item.
I got you.
But it was dope being able to dip it in there and you eat it. And so it's almost like when you're eating a bowl at Chipotle and every bite tastes a little bit different. It's like when you're sipping coffee, it's usually around the same flavor the entire time. Maybe you start off sweeter and get more bitter because the cream starts going away a little bit, or the cold foam does. But this is like, you can choose to have more of a bitter experience at first and then take the ladyfinger last and have super sweet. Or you can go back to back, bittersweet, bittersweet, bittersweet. There's a lot you could do with it. So I thought that was super exciting. I love that so much. So Crema, you get a thumbs up for me. Do you guys give a thumbs up?
Y'all get a thumbs up. Hey, y'all got some good croissants.
Croissants are fire. Before we get to the food, though, we're missing something. Miles got a vanilla latte. What'd you think of your vanilla latte from Crema?
Now,
We're giving a full review right now. We have a variety of what they sell right now. So what do you think?
see, I'm also not a big coffee guy.
Okay.
I'm more of a energy drink. Like, if I wake up, I'm feeling groggy, I pop like a Rain Energy.
Pop a
you know?
perk.
Or a Percocet. I don't pop Percocet, so to clear that up real quick. But yeah, I got a vanilla latte, and it tastes like vanilla, tastes like latte. It was really good. Like, honestly, I think I gave it like an 8 out of 10. I want to say, and I think I've had like one other vanilla latte before, and that was better. So
Hey, so they're winning in some way.
yeah, they're winning in multiple categories.
Okay,
right now.
cool. That is awesome. Okay, now, Joe. Now we can get to the croissants. So the croissants. Oh, and the coffee cake. Yo, you got a coffee cake.
Yeah, no, I ain't
bro.
gonna lie. I got.
Okay,
mad,
tell us
okay.
about the ham. You got ham and cheese, right?
I got ham and cheese. I got ham and cheese,
croissant,
and
and tell us about the coffee cake.
then
Come on,
we
now.
got a little coffee cake. Okay, so look, the coffee cake, fire coffee cake. They got like crazy coffee cake. Like, it was perfect. It had like little cinnamon on the top. It was perfect. The gel, like the little middle jelly type thing.
Mhm.
They got that was fire. The consistency was like nice. It was a thick piece. Like, it was like cake. Like, it's some like good cake. It was real good. But the croissant was, that was flaky. Even after we heated it up in the microwave, and it was still flaky. So like, it was good.
Mhm.
Threw that we had thrown some bacon in there, throw some little egg in there.
Yeah, bro. We got our friend David was here. He came for the first day.
Shout out Stills.
Just shout out David Stilson. Shout out Stills. He was with us, and he was actually so generous to buy bacon, egg, and cheese for us.
He bought a whole crate of eggs, bro. Y'all don't understand.
Yeah, 12 eggs.
Yeah, he bought a whole entire dozen of eggs.
A whole packet of bacon.
Yeah, and a whole pack of bacon, and we only here
And a whole bag of shredded cheese.
Yeah, and cheese and
butter.
And butter.
And butter.
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
and butter. And
It was good butter. Yo, it was good butter.
Yeah.
It was good butter.
Yeah, and we're only here for like 3 days, but we got mad eggs now.
Mhm.
Mad eggs.
We have 4 left.
Oh, I thought we had mad eggs. We do not have mad eggs. we don't.
Well, so we put bacon, egg, and then cheese into our croissants afterwards. We brought them home and we put them in there. Yo.
It slapped.
What's the correct word for it? It's
magnificent, elegant, majestic. Fascinating.
hold on.
It was fascinating. It was a fascinating ass sandwich.
Impeccable.
Oh,
Come on now, that's a good word. Impeccable.
ooh, okay.
Yeah.
It was immaculate.
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 Wet. The egg was wet.
That
It was wet and crispy. And
See, that's where we
chewy
gotta
and
draw the
flaky.
line. That's where we gotta draw the line.
Bro, my egg squirted on my hand.
I did not experience that.
I did.
Did you enjoy the squirt?
No, because I didn't get to eat it.
I don't know if that made up.
The yolk went on my hands. One of them, a little bit did. I didn't get to eat the yolk.
That is. Wicked.
I ate a lot of the yolk, though. It was so fire.
That is wicked.
Anyways, so the croissants are really good, too. Basically, a very solid cafe, and the people there were very nice. Now, I have to say, because I am me, Frothy Monkey is my spot. It's my fault, not mine. Me and Celeste's spot. My girlfriend Celeste. That is our spot. We love Frothy Monkey. Love it. I will choose that place over every other breakfast place, except it's tied with one that's back in Indiana that Miles has had that he can attest is Chef's Kiss. So the coffee at Frothy Monkey, I do like more than, what's it called? Crema. Better than Crema. It is. But it is such a high bar because it's my favorite place in the world to eat breakfast. Frothy Monkey is. So Crema being right under that is a very good review. Crema's great. Come visit it if you come to Nashville. Yeah. So our weekend's been cool, like I said. And let's get into the future. They know where we're at. They've heard a little bit about you guys, just Christianity wise. There's obviously a lot more to you guys than that. But the future. What are you guys looking at in the next 6 months? What can people look out for SHEA and J.P.A, maybe as artists, but humans? Literally anything you want to talk about that you guys are focused on in the next 6 months. Literally anything.
Well, the big thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Last time I dropped a song, 2 years ago, year and a half maybe. That hurts my soul.
It's all good.
It is on me though. I'm not gonna lie. It is on me. I'm taking credit for that, of course. But I'm about to get an apartment,
Okay.
get my own space,
Okay.
get my own setup.
Okay.
Now that I got a job that can supply and finance an apartment for myself,
Talk to him.
I will have my own time and enough time to work and make quality music.
Yeah. Come on.
So what you're going to be expecting in the next 6 months.
That's exciting.
Music. That's the main thing, is music. But also, you see Charles with his vlogs. I love Charles' vlogs. I know y'all watch those. Amazing.
Thank you.
I'm thinking more towards, because I do gym content on like TikTok. Like that's where I've been doing it mostly, but I want to elevate that more towards YouTube and do gym videos regarding either just health advice, workouts that obviously are more beneficial than others, and just kind of like keeping your body up to date, getting the latest software update on them biceps, you know. And music and vlogs. That's what you're going to be seeing from me.
Heck yeah. I love that. I love that so much. Because that's, again, another opponent that we all just got to keep up on. That is like, it's so weird that health is the easiest and the hard thing to do. It's the easiest thing on paper, but the hardest in like the actual life.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the temptation. You know what I'm saying?
Of
like,
course.
Good food is good food.
And the one thing I do want to point out, bringing up good food,
No
matter what gym advice I give you, no matter what curls I tell you to do, form to do a certain exercise, everything starts in the kitchen. You can't lose weight if you're not eating right. You can't gain weight if you're not eating right. Even if you're working out, you're just going to be stagnant if you're not eating the right foods. So that's going to be a big incorporation to the either TikTok or YouTube foods. Because people work out. I used to do it too. High school, down in McChickens. I'm talking like, I had to go to Mickey D's, maybe get like 2 McChickens, 2 cheeseburgers,
McChicken gremlin, bro.
a large fry, maybe a little shake, cookie if I'm feeling spicy, and then go to the gym. And I felt bloated. I didn't see a lot of progress in the gym. And overall health-wise, it wasn't great. But as I switch up and eating more lean meats, healthy carbs, not empty calories and stuff that actually helps my system instead of hurts it, my body feels a lot better. And I cannot wait to share that with you.
That is awesome. Even from a Christian perspective, you are still supposed to take care of your temple. Working out, eating right, treating your body correctly is all a part of being a Christian. Stewarding well what God has given you. And so I can't wait for that too, because I mean that's like one of the biggest things that like you offer everybody is your knowledge on that, because you spent years, like your before and after right now, even though it's going to be a even better after as years come. Right now you've taken your body such a long way, like from where it started at, and like not even aesthetically look better, but like your capabilities are more because you've gotten stronger. Your mind is better because your body is stronger and healthier. Everything you could list all the different things that you taking your body transformation so big. There's just so many you could list, all the positives from it, and there's zero negatives. Maybe your bank account, because you're gonna have to maybe spend more money on food
and protein powder. That's gonna run your bank account dry. I'm not gonna lie.
But guess what's also gonna run your bank account?
Talk to me.
Eating out. So instead of going and eating out 3 times a week, just buy a protein powder and lean meat.
Mm-hmm.
There
Meal
you
prep.
go. Meal prep. There
Meal
you go.
prep is big. It can be very affordable depending on what you get, and it'll be easy because you do it once, say every Sunday, every Monday, whatever day you choose to reset the week.
Mm-hmm.
Get everything set out in your fridge. Wake up, pop it open, heat it up real quick. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy
Mm-hmm.
protein. Gym.
Heck yeah. And I also want to say, too, a testament to what Miles was saying, too, there was a point in high school where I was super big on working out and cutting weight and everything because of Miles. Miles, like, really brought me into that world. So thank you, Miles.
Of course, bro.
But I used to be a heavy one. And I wanted to lose that weight really bad. And so I started running and working out with Miles. But the biggest component to why I was able to, like, lose weight like I had never was able to beforehand was because of fasting and calorie deficit. I started eating the calorie. So I had a goal for years of hitting 185 pounds, years and years. Like, I was like, that's what I want to be because of my height. That's just a healthy look for me. And I was like, I could never get it. Maybe I was 10 pounds off, 15 pounds off. There was a time I think I was like 30 pounds away from like 185, like legitimately. And so I was like, I was at a point where I was closer I'd ever been to, but I got into such a lifestyle of just being normal at a calorie deficit. Like I wanted to be better. My want to be a better All right, anyways, my want to have a better temple was more than my want to have better food. Those people are fried. Was a bigger want than wanting food that I just enjoyed dopamine hits from food. And so that led me to literally like one day I stepped on the scale and I hit like 184 or something like that. And I was like, what? That makes no sense. Like I didn't feel like I was losing weight or maybe even that I was like it didn't feel like, you know, when like you get on a diet and you're like, oh, this sucks. Or like, I know I'm on a diet because I like, this is just, you know what I'm saying? That diet feel, it just became so part of my lifestyle that I hit that 185 without even thinking about it really, because I was just so locked in on what I counted my carbs to be. How many days of the week am I getting to the gym? How many miles am I running a week? I focused on that and not how much I weighed. And that led me to being 185. Which is like everybody has different goals, but that was my goal that I couldn't hit for years. And it wasn't until I like stopped looking at that and just stopped looking at that and started looking at what I needed to do. And that's how I got there. So anything's possible.
And his transformation was crazy. Like I know I know y'all see the new charters, but like this dude's lost so much weight, put on so much muscle. Like he's a new man.
Yeah.
It's like actually crazy what the gym can do to somebody.
And I'm not even that like I'm a very normal looking human being. I'm not like ripped or anything. It's just getting your body back to a normal. Like Miles is ripped. This dude loves going to the gym, lifting weights, getting stronger. Like he's ripped. Like that is a superb looking human being. I'm just like a regular looking guy, but like to get, you know what I'm saying? Like some people are set back to different spots. So it's wherever you're starting at, like getting to a point of like being able to get to a happy medium for yourself or even getting beyond that. It's worth it, and you can do it, and yeah. And look at Miles's future gym content to get there. Come on now.
Yep. Tap in.
All right, Joe.
All right, we got a little album in the works. Not gonna lie, we got a little album in the works. Right now it's
Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. I'm real quiet about it when I work on albums. So yeah, usually people don't get like posts about it or nothing like that until it's, you know what I'm saying, it's done, it's completely out. So it's the first time.
Why do you think you do that?
I honestly, bro, it's the hardest part of being an artist is showing the artistry. Sometimes it's like you just want the music to speak for itself, but
yeah.
People don't. It doesn't just speak for itself. Nowadays, you gotta,
You gotta add. So
you gotta add.
Yep.
So.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm working on this little album right now.
Not Lil. Don't say I'm working on this little album. He's working on a piece of art, a project right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy one for sure. But, that's just what the next 6 months is gonna be, is working on that. Hopefully, by end of 6 months I'll be finished with the album, but I don't want to put no time on my craft because it does take a while to get the exact product that I want from an album, especially with how much attention to detail I'm trying to take with this album. So really just that you guys might be seeing me on TikTok a little bit more, showing off some unreleased, going live, helping out the community a little bit more with, people that want to learn how to mix a little bit. I don't know the most, but I know a little bit, so I can help people out. So yeah, tap in with me, J.P.A. 317, J.P.A. underscore 317 with periods on the J.P.A. That's the Insta, and then I got a link tree in there too, so you can follow up on all platforms. But yeah, stay tapped in. We're gonna be outside. We're gonna be trying to get this album done.
Heck yeah. Hey, it's super exciting. It's super exciting the time that we're all in right now, because we are the youngest you could be of adults. And so it's like this jumping off pad of being like, where do you go first, It's not like you get one go at it, but it's like, what is your first go going to be at being an adult?
Sure.
And so it's super interesting looking at what everybody's doing. Even Stilson, even though he couldn't be here because he had to leave, I'll speak on his behalf just because I know what he would say. But he's super big into landscaping, and he's awesome at it. Dude mows grass like you would draw on a piece of paper, if that makes sense. Like the way that he can make the lines in the grass, the crisscrosses in the grass, the way that he edges yards, it's all very meticulous, and he loves all of it, and he loves the work. And so that's what he's working on right now, and trying to expand that, or not trying to, but he is expanding that business back at home. And so it's like, you don't have to take the route that we're taking. You know what I'm saying? We are taking a little bit of a similar route to things. But it goes to show that, like, we have one of our closest friends doing something that is way different, but is just as successful as we are right now, because he's putting in just as much work, if not more, because of labor hours. And so that's awesome. Or we have our friend Max down in Miami. He's in college right now. He is doing business, and he's it's some type of business. I think it's international business that he's in a degree for. And he doesn't know exactly what he wants to do when he's older, but he does know that he wants to lock in and get his work done and be the man he wants to be. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like all these different, it's so interesting to watch. It's so awesome.
Shout out Diggs.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Diggs.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I usually have like a segue from off of what we were talking about, but I don't know if I have one after this one.
I guess to the people that's watching this, you gotta make sure you patient. I'm starting to learn that I'm not a very patient person, but have patience with everything, because everything's gonna come in time. Yeah, and if you have you feel like everybody got their eyes on you, you feel like, you got something to prove, go and do it. And people not gonna see it. Nobody's gonna see it at first, because people don't see the growth. They just see when you pop off. You think about anybody, it's like very few people saw the growth. A lot of people just saw the pop off. So stay consistent, work as much as you can, and it's never enough. So just keep working. But yeah, I guess that's a little.
Heck yeah. It was interesting at the youth ministry thing that I go to at Church of the Highlands on Tuesdays. Jesse, the pastor, was actually talking about patience, where he was like, that's something that he struggles with, that he's continually. And it was funny because he used a analogy that was like a little bit more just from your day to day, but I'm sure the patience thing goes in like other areas of his life. But he used this reference of, like, he was like, just the other week I was behind this woman at a stop sign or something, or a person at a stop sign, or like a light or something like that, and they were going so slow where they like didn't know to go or something like that. And he was like, I'm a pastor, I just got done from like service, I should have like hopped out of my car, walked to the car, been like, hey, do you know what's going on, like, do you need some help, like, what is it? He goes, no, I just swerved around the car and I went out and I sped in front of her. He's like, and he said it in a way that was like, this is better than what I'm saying right now. But yeah. And so I liked his analogy. I like what you're saying about patience. And I think even when we were talking about crypto earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like literally earlier you were speaking about patience without even saying the word patience.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely something I've been trying to work on. But it's interesting how I guess I've been growing through it, because I start to see changes in other things too. Because patience is like, the way that you get through it is like, I feel like whenever you want more patience, it's like God be giving you like the most crazy situations to test you and like build it up. So it's like, yeah, I just feel like I've been feeling like I've been getting a little bit more calm, getting a little bit more patient with everything, but still got some work to do. But yeah, I think it's interesting how it's I guess the situations that you get in to gain more patience.
Yeah, situations gain more patience, and too, as a Christ follower, it also helps to know that when you put your faith in God, that it's easier to have patience, because you know that the person, or you know that God is moving things and not you. So there is nothing to do but be patient, because even if you're working towards your goals, you're still waiting in a sense for God to move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that just helps. Like, at least for me, like I was, before moving to Birmingham, I was very like, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. And I would beat myself up very easily if I didn't do something that I said I would do, or whatever it might be. And after moving to Birmingham and like what I've been going through recently, knowing that it's not in my, like, I knew that it wasn't in my hands, but I still wanted it to be in my hands, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
Just surrendering to God and knowing that he has his hand, like surrendering to him and having his hand in my life allows patience to grow. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think that's my relationship with patience right now. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I mean, we got the floor. How much time do we have left? Hold on. We have 13 minutes. Okay, cool. For this last 13 minutes, I'm do quick questions. Not even quick questions, but I'm gonna just throw a question out there, or I'm gonna throw something out there, and y'all tell me anything about it. All right?
All right, bet.
All right. I thought I was gonna have questions, but they didn't come out.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have questions.
Y'all
Y'all
have
anything? Y'all have any talking points?
Yeah. You know what? Let's switch it up. Okay.
What's something, Joe?
See, once the spotlight hits, all of a sudden
Right,
it's like
right.
all of a sudden you don't know
It
nothing.
goes,
I swear it's
it
like
goes,
I
it
said,
goes.
what? Okay. Charters. This for you.
Okay.
We gonna switch it up.
We gonna
Cause he's been asking us questions this whole time. I feel like I gotta ask you a question. Okay. What do you think was the most? Like, I know you a big Tyler the Creator fan, you know, but like music wise, what was that point in your music life, I guess, that you realized like that you was hearing it different, I guess, or like when did you like know you wanted to do like music?
Yeah, actually, I talked about this a little bit in my last podcast. That actually a lot in my last podcast. It was all about my music journey. But no, you're good. You're good. I think I always wanted to make music, but after discovering Tyler and Kanye, I knew that it was possible, that it was, and that it was also worth making. I think a lot of my perspective, which hurts me, but I think it's really my true perspective of how I look at things, is that it's like hip hop's cool, rap's cool. Like, I love hip hop, like, to my bones. I love music to my bones. But everything that I listened to before I discovered Tyler and Kanye didn't really want to make me make music to the point of actually enacting it. It was more of just like a curiosity of being like, how do you even make this?
Yeah.
I know what a guitar is, but how does this like, I didn't even know what the word composition was, but that's kind of what I was getting after when I was younger, was wondering how this composition is possible. And that was the magic for me, was in the music. The magic for me was I didn't know how it was made. And so that's what led me into wanting to learn piano, learn these different things. That then discovering Tyler and Kanye, I was like, this is exactly what I want to do because I want to be these guys. That's kind of what led me into it. I was like, and it wasn't that I wanted to be the person. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't envy to be Tyler, envy to be Kanye necessarily. I've always loved myself and I've always wanted to be myself. But it was whatever these guys are able to produce, I want to be able to do it too.
Right.
Because it was so cool to me.
Yeah.
And I think that also, that goes to show, like, I'm sure you guys see it in the studio of me sometimes where I'm like, sometimes it doesn't feel worth it or that it's like worthy of even making a song to me, because it's like, I'm just like, bro, like, sometimes just like, what is the point? Like, this is all, like, it has to be a certain thing that makes me want to enact something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that first spark was like looking at what Tyler does, looking at what Kanye does, and it was world building, really. Was that it was like, you can make these songs and then tell a story and have this whole like thing that where you can perform with your body and you can feel the emotion and the soul in them, that this is actually what they're feeling. As much as Kanye is a narcissist and self-centered, you hear that throughout his entire music. You can't escape it because that's who he is. His beats are very self-glorifying. It's very like hey. It makes you want to move. It makes you want to shout. It makes you want to, like, for me, like, it makes you want to like scream to everybody who you are.
Right.
That's almost like what Kanye does for you. It's like it makes you scream of like who you are, what you think your truth is.
Right.
But you're doing that through singing his truth or what his perspective is.
Right.
It's the way the beats make you feel.
Right.
For Tyler, I feel like what comes out in the music is the truth of how much he loves music. How much he talks about how much he loves Mary J. Blige or Pharrell or these different eras of music that you hear come through his music, that then he is able to create these great songs, right?
Right.
I think it's that I've always been after the truth of whatever it is. And if I can't see that in the song, then it's really hard to get it out of me to be able to provide anything.
Yeah.
If I can't say what I feel, if the song's not making me feel anything, then what am I putting on it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna draw, like, I could say words, but you're not gonna get anything from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I think that's literally what it comes from, of like my spark of like wanting to make music was, this is an outlet that I just like fall apart when I hear certain chords or certain sounds.
Yeah.
But it's also just an outlet of creative truth. I think that's what it is for. I think that's why that Lecrae song hits for me so hard too. That the one that I talked about in the last podcast, Died for the Party. It is just yeah. A bit of a long answer, but that is the answer.
Cause I think it's interesting because it's just like the way that people experience music before they wanted to do it. I just always think it's interesting because I think the first time I actually had a real, like, with recording, because I was always into music, like I had like played instruments like my whole life, but the first time I like really like touched the mic was at it was actually you were
Actually,
so this is throwback. So we had a birthday party. We was at a birthday party and this was at your old crib,
Claiborne.
this is talking about way old.
Okay.
I'm talking about
like the actual house.
I'm talking about the crib.
Whoa.
Bro. Yeah. So it was me, you, and it was like a bunch of other kids, and we
probably like Tyson.
Yeah, like Taven, Tyson, all them, and but you had this old PreSonus interface.
I had that PreSonus interface till I was in like sophomore year.
Yeah.
The same speakers that were in that house and the same interface and the microphone and everything I had in that was from 6th grade.
Yo.
I made Take It Slow on all of that stuff.
Yo. That yeah. No, it's crazy because that was the first time I ever touched like an actual. Because my brother, he always made music, but I never got to like the thing with my brother is that like I never when I was younger like never got to like really do nothing with him because it was like kind of like just so secluded. So it was like.
Well, and there's such a big age gap.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was. Cause I mean, like I remember him playing the games. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd be playing GTA and things like that, and I would watch him and he'd be like, "Bro, get out the room, bro. You gotta get out the room." So I'd have to be like, "Get out the room, bro." I never knew about GTA. Like I never actually played it, bro. And then I'll just hop on it because I saw him playing it. Like,
yeah.
But like that was like the first time I actually recorded. I remember so vividly. Like I could still like tell y'all how this room was set up, and like the delay. Oh my goodness, the latency on the setup. Because I think your DAW. I don't know what DAW we were using.
Bro.
I think he was probably
I didn't figure out bit rate. I didn't figure out how to just change the number so there wasn't delay.
Yeah. No, it was bad. So there was like the craziest delay, and I was like, bro, this is like, yeah, I love this. But I never actually started recording until way later. Because because I was on FaceTime with. I remember Miles. Quarantine happened. Yo. They don't know about this. They don't know about this, bro. This is real life. Like, they don't know about this. Like, nobody knows about this lore. Like, this is actually, like, real life lore. Like, real talk, bro. Like, I used to not, like, I think this is, so, okay. So, what was this? When was 2019 was COVID? 2019 was COVID? 2020?
Yeah, 2020.
2020? Okay, so
May 2020.
Juice died 2019, right?
Using like a
no, because like that the influence
like
that
a before Juice WRLD and after Juice WRLD.
No, because that Juice was one of my biggest
like
my
BC80.
big no Juice. Yo, no, because listen, bro, bro.
No, that's real though. That's a good remembrance though, because in 8th grade he did die. I remember.
Yeah, no, because that's where because I started really making music after hearing Juice. Like I grew up on Cole. You know we grew up on Cole, bro. You know we grew up on, you know what I'm saying, Meek Mill, Wiz, you know what I'm saying, Joey. Yeah, Joey. Listening to what was it, Belly of the Beast, bro? That used to be the song, bro. I used to be like bumping that in the belly of the beat, yeah, all that. So I used to be loving that. But until Juice WRLD, because Juice WRLD, when I saw his freestyles, I didn't like Juice WRLD when like other people would talk about it when I was in middle school.
Yeah. When Juice WRLD was really big, Joe was just on a different wave every time.
No, I just didn't rock with it because I'm not gonna lie, I was hindering my own musical growth because I was so boxed into like the certain sound, and I didn't like moving into newer things. So it's like I would just shit on everything. Like I wouldn't give it a shot, which was crazy because it's like there was so much good music that I just completely missed out on.
It's being young too.
But it is being young and being a little bit like hard headed for sure. But when I saw Juice WRLD do that freestyle, this is after he died. This is around the time I got Rocky, and we went to a vacation. Me and my whole family, we went on a little vacation, and I just started freestyling. Or actually, no, I'm getting the timeline messed up. Because it was quarantine. And then I saw the Juice WRLD freestyles, and I started to freestyle on FaceTime when we were playing Fortnite. That's what it was. Yeah, they didn't know, but every single day I would literally just start freestyling on this FaceTime, and it was just me, Shay, and Joe Lord. Shout out Joe Lord, bro. I swear, bro. I hope that man doing good, bro. But yeah, bro. So that's where I got my start. So I think it's interesting to see like what is that point that made you want to actually start that, you know what I'm saying, start the journey of what music creation is instead of, you know what I'm saying, just dissecting and listening. I think there's a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it really is because yeah. And that is a massive contrast because everything that I've looked at through my entire life is from a very existential place. I remember having like existential crises at like 12 years old. Like, what is going to happen after we die? Because if I don't know, then like, what am I going to be doing? Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I think me being so much younger, but like just, I don't know. That's just the way I'm wired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like to hear the way that you are talking about. It's just literally just the love of you started
Yeah.
freestyling, the love of rhyming words together and
Yeah.
listening to music and wanting
Yeah.
to lay down a verse like
Yeah.
Juice
Yeah.
originally.
Yeah.
Okay, Miles. Tell us what made you because you came a little bit later.
Oh yeah, I was
into
definitely
it.
way later into it. So I didn't grow up making music, but music was definitely always like a core part of
Shirt
what I was
belt.
doing. Like if I, what did you say? Say shirt belt?
Yeah, I said he was making songs before we were Joe.
No,
Shirt belt? Am I tripping?
Is it shirt belt? What's that song you made as a little kid about a shirt belt or a belt shirt?
What? What is this?
Yeah, so we gonna fade this conversation.
Wait.
We're not tapping in with this combo. So how I got into
I'll
music?
cut you. It's not important to what you're saying. I'll show you the video afterwards.
No, I gotta hear this now.
No, we'll get into it after. But yeah, everything I was doing, like whether I was practicing something in school, whatever, I had headphones in, listening to music, no matter what I was doing. I want to say I started like getting my own equipment and actually making music like freshman, sophomore year maybe. I feel like that's around at the time. But what got me into it is I've always been more of like a secluded person when it comes to like showing emotion and how I feel about just stuff either I'm going through or just what's going on in my mind at the moment. Like I've never been good at putting those feelings or what's going on in my head like into a conversation, if that makes sense. But these guys obviously been doing music for a while. As we became friends, and obviously they're in the studio all the time, I'm in the studio all the time, I kind of fell in love with the process because once I got in the mic, in the booth, and someone puts on like a piano beat, because I make different type of music. I'm like more like R&B, slow stuff.
Joji,
I love Joji. Peep the shirt, yeah, of course. And like the emotion and like what I was feeling in my head just came out like without me even have to think about it, I guess. Like if you put on something slower and something like I can preach what I'm feeling, it comes out way more naturally if you just like, hey bro, how you doing? Like what's going on? Like I can't just be like, I'm just be like, oh, I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of guys are like that too. Like they're not can be like, oh yeah, I'm going through this, whatnot. They're just gonna be like, oh, I'm fine. Oh yeah, I'm chilling. But with music, like there's no sort of restriction in my brain that's like, yo, don't say that, you know? And it's like anything that I'm feeling will just come out without a second thought. And I just fell in love with how that's how I could put my feelings out. Like with that one song that I dropped. I know I fucking one song out. But, like that was like emotion. Like there's actual emotion behind that song. And I think that's why, at least in my opinion, that was like a decent song because I actually had like feelings put behind it. And yeah, it's just a great way for me to express like how I'm feeling at the moment or like anything I'm going through. Instead of just saying it, like I like putting it into a song.
Heck yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That was Joel, thank you for that question. That was like a really great way to end this. Question. Oh my goodness, yeah. Okay, yeah. Anything you want to tell the world right now? What's happening right now? What do you have anything to send off people with?
As a final message, since the world is so social media driven, technology based, there's a lot of negativity that comes in the world. Because people can just send a text or post something about somebody, whether they're famous or it's somebody they know, and it's not in a positive connotation. It costs nothing to show love. It's so easy to spread hate, but it's also just as easy to be nice to somebody or to show love to someone. So I challenge all of y'all, either give a compliment, try to be nicer to the person you might dislike for you got beef with them because they took your crayon. You know what I'm saying? Like, show love to them. They're another person. They're living their life for the first time too. Like, you're going through stuff, they're going through stuff. Everyone got stuff going on. So even if you might not be feeling the best, try to show love. It's a great thing to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Turn the other cheek. For real. All right, Joe.
Man. It's the end of It's the end of the vlog, man. I don't even know what the man. I look. I say. I guess it kind of go back to what I was saying before when I was like. I don't know exactly what my wording was, but I was speaking about how it feels to like have like everybody look at you. You know what I'm saying? That feeling of just, everybody's watching. And I know a lot of people, like, if you dropped out, you're not in school, you did something.
Speaking of college.
Dropped out of, like, college, all that. Sometimes it feels like everybody's watching you because everybody is watching you. Because, I mean, like, it's just what it is. Like, you just, like, it's a pretty big decision. So it's like you're going to have everybody look at you, and you kind of got to accept that. You can't be like, oh, yeah, people should just worry about their own things. It's like, it just comes with the territory. But I say, if you do feel like that, and I know how that feels, where it's like you sometimes feel like you in the corner because everybody's expecting this, and this, and you only doing this, and this. It's like sometimes it feels like everybody's thinking that you dropped out, you did whatever you doing for none. But like I said before, it's all gonna come with time.
Patience.
So patience. But yeah.
Heck yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. If you made it till the end, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this like little like difference of a podcast. I've only had 2 episodes, but I mean I think this is a great 3rd episode. So thank you guys for coming on and sharing your guys' perspectives and talking with me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave their social medias and everything. And
go follow up.
And the comments or whatever, the bio or whatever it is for YouTube, and I'll put it on the screen and everything too. So thank you guys for watching. Tune into the next one when I post it.
Okay,